Good morning, all you beautiful folks in YouTube land. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Here where I'm at in Western North Carolina, it's a little dreary and rainy. It's not that cold though, probably mid to upper 60s right now. The reason I was coming to you this morning, we're actually doing a reptile show. That's kind of how we got our start. We started doing birthday parties, corporate functions, stuff like that. I haven't done one in quite a while since COVID and all this started. We're doing a birthday party today. It's just really important to us. Our goal and our passion is conservation of species and education. Just to teach future generations and past generations about the importance of wildlife and why they need conserving and why they are important. So this morning I thought I might take you along and show you some of the stuff that we do before a show. We'll try to film some at the show. Might be kind of difficult because it is just Erica and I, but we'll try our best. But super excited and panning around, going out here to get the sulcata tortoise this morning. There's Maggie, my old girl. Maggie is 15 years old. So we don't just have, scaly friends here at B&E Reptiles. We do have the mammal variety. But anyway, I'm going out here to the sulcata pen. Brought one of the male sulcatas back last night from his barn. He stayed out here last night. It was mid 60s last night, so it didn't get very cold. He is in his pen out here, probably still in there. Yeah, he's just kind of peeking out there. There he is. That's Alvin. People love seeing the sulcata tortoises at these shows because sulcata tortoises love to eat, so they are always readily, ready to eat for you during the reptile shows, and they move around a lot, which kids like. So we'll take him. I'm going to take quite a few snakes, crocodile. The baby crocodile. We're gonna take some lizards and just have a lot of fun this morning. It's really excited to be back at it. This is Medusa, one of the large snakes that we take to the reptile shows. We've had her for 6 years now. She is a Burmese python. She always is great at the shows. The kids love her. Anytime anyone's able to interact with a large snake, and a lot of times people have never held a snake, but when they're able to hold one that is so big and so calm and whatnot, it helps people get over their fears. That's something big for us too. We don't want to force somebody to hold a snake, but we want to give them the opportunity to hold a snake, and show them that they're not, just gonna randomly, try to bite them or, something like that. They're not something to be afraid of. They're something to be respected. Any large snake needs to be respected. It, obviously can do damage, but we want to show, the other side of that, these snakes can be, very easy to work with and very calm. When you interact with them in a safe manner, and always, watching the snake's body language and watching those tongue flicks. Just snakes will tell you a lot about what they're thinking about and what their intentions are. Right now, she's just kind of flicking that tongue. She's kind of wondering what Dad's doing. Why is he opening the enclosure? Is it time to eat? We do get that question a lot. Do you move your snakes out to eat? I know that a lot of people used to do that back in the day. We don't do that. Especially with large snakes, you don't want to try to move them and then try to feed them and try to move them again. That's just a recipe for disaster. What we actually do when I open the cage for her, this is a 4x8. This is animal plastics. I'll actually open the enclosure and I'll take my snake hook and I'll just rub down her body. We do that for the retics mainly, but we also do it for the Burmese. You'll hear her hissing a little bit. Burmese are very vocal. But we do that just so she knows that it's not time to eat. She knows that Dad's coming in the enclosure to get her. It's time to get out, and we're probably going to do a reptile show. So it's just one of those safety checks that we do. We always want to be safe with everything we do with any of these large snakes or the crocodiles and anything like that. Safety comes first. So what I'll actually do now is get her tote ready, and we'll get her packed up. I do need to get in here and change the lighting. We use these LED strips. The lighting actually went out, so I need to replace that. So, our ultimate goal is to open a reptile zoo. So we want to have naturalistic enclosures for these guys eventually. That's our goal. We want people to see them as they would see them in the wild. If you're not able to take a trip to Southeast Asia, you can come and see these guys, and these guys can be great animal ambassadors for their species in the wild. People, as Steve Irwin said, they want to protect things that they love. So we think that people that have interactions with these animals and see, how cool they are and how important they are to the environment, they want to conserve them, going forward into the future.
It's all about you.
No. She said, is it all about me? All right, we got everything packed up, ready to go to the reptile show. We will catch you guys there. Super excited.
Yay!
Yay!
With a remote control for Lucy's car.
All right, guys, this is the beginning of the reptile show. We didn't get any actual video, but we did get quite a few pictures. This is us going over, who we are, what we do, our normal spiel. We start out with Henrietta, the black rat snake. She has probably been with us about 6 years now. She's probably done over 100 shows, so she is, quite the veteran. This is one of the snakes that people gravitate towards that haven't held a snake before. They see how calm she is and how gentle when we're doing the reptile show, and afterwards when we let everybody hold. This is one of the snakes that they want to, hold for the first time. Just giving off some information, the physical attributes of the snake, the cloaca, how to tell male or female, general questions that people have about snakes. This is Chompers, the redfoot tortoise. This is one of the rescues we got a couple years back from New York from our friend Julie. There was a pair that came down. They were abandoned in a apartment, I believe, in New York was the case, without food or water. It's the case with a lot of our animals that we get. People can't take care of them, so we get them. This is the blue-tongued skink, Zeta. She was kept in a situation with a monitor lizard. You shouldn't cohabitate, reptiles, especially monitors and lizards like that. She lost her foot. This is the bearded dragon. Always does a great job. This is Thor. People love holding Thor. Thor is super lazy and will just chill on your shoulder. This is me with the more or less crocodile. Love crocodilians. I've always been super passionate about their conservation and just explaining how important they are. This is the big berm Medusa that we take to all of our shows. She does fantastic. Everybody loves to see a big snake and have the opportunity to hold them. This is what it's all about. Educating the next generation about the importance of snakes and reptiles and animals in general. We love getting the smiles and the questions that all the kids have. Not just the kids but the adults too. This is what it's all about for us. We want to spread a message of conservation and just show people that reptiles are not what they usually are grown up and taught what they are. They're a very important part of our ecosystem. Me repping my U.S. Ark shirt. I love U.S. Ark. You'll usually see me wearing a U.S. Ark shirt in any of the videos. So
yeah, this is pretty much it. We, really appreciate it. We'll catch you guys next time. Shout out to everyone that was in the video. Appreciate it.